It's working. Howdy, music lovers. Tom from Blakgraz here. Time for Blakgraz Tuesday live. Basically, what that means is I'm going to play Blakgraz music tonight. If you're not familiar, that is Rascal, our new security officer on tour. I'm Tom, and Blakgraz music is the music that I've written. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And all of the songs that I'm going to play are original songs that I wrote. We've been touring around the country for about a year and a half now. Well, almost 2 years. In June, it'll be 2 years. And playing through about 22 different states. We've played 93 shows in 74 different cities. And this year, actually, we're going to hit states number 23, 24, and 25. Kansas, Virginia, and Florida, which is really exciting. So we'll have expanded into 25 different states with these songs. And the reason that's so exciting for me is because that actually is a lifelong dream of mine, to be able to travel around the country and play my songs for folks. So what we started doing was basically promoting my music online through YouTube by putting up, lyric videos and music videos and live performance clips and shorts of me playing and things like that. And then we started experimenting with these Tuesday night live things, doing it every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Time, mind you. Hi, Rascal. And it seems to be going really well. We had quite a few people come in on the last few weeks. It seems like it's growing a little bit, and YouTube is liking what we're doing and the consistency of what we're doing. So obviously our goal is to work towards being monetized and then being able to keep rolling down the road with the live shows and with all of our videos and everything, and kind of expand our reach and see what happens. Tonight, I'm going to start with a song that I don't normally start with, Living Man, tonight, for the fun of it. And this is a cool song for me because it's actually a guitar riff that was written on this particular guitar. This one I like to call Rosa. I've decided to name all of the guitars when I'm on stage because basically I play right now as a solo with backtracks, and the reason for that is because I'm not rich and I can't afford to pay a band to come with me full-time all year long around the country just yet. But when I get rich and famous and when I grow up, then I'm hoping that I can finally have a band that can actually do this with us.
It's not showing on your end. Oh, we might have to open it. It says David says sound check, it's good. Hello.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for tuning in, man. Great to have you back again. I was going to start with Living Man tonight, if that's all right with you. And also, I've got some other songs that I remembered that I've done before on older lives that I haven't done in a little while. So I was going to try and throw some curveballs in tonight, too. I hope that's okay. So let's get on to it, right, with Living Man. Now, I was explaining that this guitar riff for this song actually was written on this guitar. I forgot to mention that last week when you were in. So it's kind of cool to be doing it again on the acoustic. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I had
it's
for
good.
some
Hello.
reason the setting
Great
was
to be here. Great to have you, man. All right, so here we go. Living Man. Far across the blackened hilltops and the fiery desert land, reaching back through ages, you were there with your begging pan, always acting innocent, but to hide truth when you can. Later years you grew out and you stretched from town to town. You put on fancy linens, yeah, and you built yourself a crown. You take yourself everywhere, no matter where your kind is found. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your change. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Maybe I am a living man. Later years you grew out and you stretched from town to town. You put on fancy linens here, and you build yourself a crown. But you take yourself everywhere, no matter where your kind is found. When you hit the top of everything, with nothing left to win, the taste of victory bitter, and your life now reeked of sin. Too high for the simple life, and your enemies are your king. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your cheers. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Baby, I am a living Doors are closing in now, and you got nowhere to run. Redemption for you only found the barrel of a gun. You finally played your last ace, but the dealer's already won. Yeah. Late at night, you try to sleep with the nightmares in your head. Red eyes stinging, hours pass, and strangers in your bed. You wish you did it differently, but you're probably already dead. You did that on purpose. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chase. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Baby, I am a living man. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chains. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Ooh, baby, I'm a living man. Yeah. Woo.
All that extra special effects background is thanks to Rascal.
Yeah, just so you know, all that extra like atmospheric chaos that's occurring is Rascal playing bones behind the computer here
On the chair.
And it's so funny too, because I'm watching him pick them up, put them on the chair, and then push them off on purpose.
Like it's a game.
Jump down, swing them around, and jump up on the chair and swing them around, and then push them off the chair again. It's like, this is good practice because it's so distracting. So anyway, there you go. It's a living man. So I'm going to do, I wanted to do, well, several actually. I think I'll do Punch next, actually, just because it's such a funky tune. I thought, Dave, you might get a kick out of this guitar riff. This Living Man is a heavy guitar riff song also. Oh, he's clapping. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it, man. So this next one, actually, Punch, is very guitar riff driven also. But I'll be curious to see, Dave, if you can figure out who the influence of this tune was. That last one, I think we talked about before.
That was him deliberately.
Yeah,
I
don't know if you can hear him, but he's going nuts right now. He's feeling really good.
That was an accident drop. The first one he nudged off with his nose, like purposely, like a tantrum.
This song is about a rooster who keeps the farm in order, and it's called Punch. Strutting round the yard again, always hassle with the hands, cross the fence too far and find who's the gone. You will making moves all over town, try to burn that house down, making orders here to stay. Rooster gonna claim his crown. Rooster coming down, rooster gonna shake it down, yeah. Oh, you never know why. Like a punch between the eyes, rooster, got your name. Rooster gonna bring the pain, yeah. Now you're gonna fly like a punch. Word around the farm is spreading. You've been talking smack again. Keep the fire burning on that. Hell's it gonna let you in? Try to run away and hide. Try to cross the mountain line. Rooster creeping up behind you. Gonna cut you down to size. Rooster coming down. Rooster gonna shake the ground, yeah. No, you never know why. Like a punch between the eyes, rooster, got your name. Rooster gonna bring the pain, yeah. Now you're gonna fly like a punch. You can't get away. You can't get away, no. You can't get away. Rooster coming down, rooster gonna shake the ground, yeah. No, you never know why. Like a punch between the eyes, rooster, got your name. Rooster gonna bring the pain, yeah. Now you're gonna fly like a punch between your eyes. Rooster coming down, rooster gonna shake the ground, yeah. No, you never know why. Like a punch between the eyes, rooster, got your name. Rooster gonna bring the pain, yeah. Now you're gonna fly like a punch. Rooster, black and town. Rooster gonna punch you down, yeah. You're gonna find out why. Like a punch between the eyes, rooster runs the game. Rooster gonna teach you pain, yeah. Now you're gonna fly like a punch. You can't get away. You can't get away, no boy. You can't get away. Yeah.
They said Seeger, but there was another influence in there.
Oh yeah, and Living Man is definitely Bob Seger turned the page. With a little bit, somebody said Ted Nugent one time, if you hear the original solo on the recorded track, I have to agree. It actually sounds a lot like Ted Nugent's solo style. But as far as the rest of it, this part, that actually is probably more like a Stevie Ray Vaughan type of thing. He was very rhythmic with his playing, and I try to emulate that a lot. I'm actually a wannabe drummer, Dave. I wanted to play drums a long time ago, and my parents gave me a guitar because they wanted me to stop beating up their pillows with my drumsticks, because they wouldn't buy me a drum kit. So I've always been fascinated with, and then when I first went on the road, I was a bass player too. So I was always following the and following what the drums were doing real closely. So then I switched to guitar. The habit just did cool. That one was Hendrix and someone else
Punch.
on the second song. Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch, right? On that one.
Right. It's Five Finger Death Punch is a song that I used to cover, and I liked the way. See, when they did the recorded version, there were multiple guitar tracks making this melody, this rhythm melody occur in that song that they had. I can't remember the name of it. Five Finger Death Punch, their one hit song.
It'll come to you suddenly.
But when I used to play it live, I was the only guitar player, so I had to figure out how to do the rhythm and a melody on top of it. So that's kind of where that style came from, and then I changed it and made it my own. So I basically bastardized their rhythm melody and made it something that I could play all at the same time, basically. So yeah, a little bit of Hendrix and a little bit of Five Finger Death Punch. Interesting combination. All right, so now I wanted to play She Brings the Funk for you, especially since you're here tonight. Hopefully Robert will join later too.
I think he might have heard this one. I don't remember. It's hard to keep track because some songs you've done, and then it's just hard to know who's been in and who hasn't.
Well, I know one of the shorts that you did on TikTok or on YouTube was it She Brings the Funk, where I was singing to Hannah. She was sitting on the table here.
Yeah, it was one of the times.
As the breakdown of that. That's how music evolves. Boy, isn't that the truth, man? You just take what other people have done and change it into something new and your own. And I always am happy and proud to tip my hat to artists that I love. You know, even Five Finger Death Punch, that was a really creative tune. It sounded cool, and it was a great production and great arrangement, words. So I always try to, give credit where credit is due. I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm influenced by all these amazing songs and artists out there. I'm just not going to even pretend to try to do that, because that'd be silly. I mean, every single song that I love and every artist that I love has influenced me to become, what I do now, which is a miracle. And so I'm extremely grateful to all of them. All right, so She Brings the Funk now. See if you can figure out who these influences are, because I have some very specific ones I've thought about. I'm thinking of Living Man now.
Yeah.
I did that before too. She shakes, shout, please, baby, please. Nowhere to hide from the funk that she makes. The crowd will bounce and the walls start to shake. The night has come, it's now party time. My baby's dancing and the room comes alive. Don't dare slow down, she'll take you away. Just ride on the funk and hang on to the train. That's right, boy. When the house needs a lift, she brings the funk, yeah. When the house needs a lift. mouth away. The way she moved, making me wanna play. The night is young, I got lots of time. Yeah, there's no stopping now, but baby's on fire. When the house needs a lift, she brings the funk. When the crowd starts to drift, she shakes her trunk. Ow! Shake that thing, girl. When the beat starts to slip, she makes it funk. That's it, boy. When the house needs a lift. All right, check this out. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I don't know if you can hear that. When the house needs a lift, she brings a funk. That's kind of rough. When the crowd starts to drift, she shakes her trunk. Ow! Now, Dave, that's my favorite part right there. When the beat starts to slip, she makes it funk. When the house needs a lift, she makes it funk. She makes it funk. She makes it funky. All right. She makes it. Watch out now. Oh, she coming to get you, boy. Watch out. Oh man, that solo section I got to work on. I don't know if you can hear those taps though. I'm really trying to work on that to get that louder on acoustic, because I have a friend who I used to teach as a student who got them loud, and so I know it can be done. I'm working on it. I'm toughening up my fingertips. So who are the influences you thought? Let's see. Cool, that was okay.
It says influence topic are very different. Yeah.
Yeah. SRV, Buddy Guy, and a hint of Mark Farner. I know there is one specific band, but it would slip me. Been a long day here. Well, thank you for tuning in, especially if you're tired. I never thought of Buddy Guy, but I didn't know he did funk. I thought he was more just blues. So I'll take that. I don't know Mark Farner, so I'm gonna have to. And now I got some homework to do. SRV maybe, but here's who I was thinking of when I wrote this. First off, this lick is very similar to Play That Funky Music by Cherry, Grand Funk, Mark Farner. Oh, yeah, Grand Funk, sure. I was thinking of, what is that? Play That Funky Music. Who wrote that? Wild Cherry, something like that.
Don't look at me. I'm not the musician.
Okay. The other band I was thinking of when I wrote this, and I did these hits, because I was thinking that would be a horn section doing that when I get a band. That would be Tower of Power. Now, the other part in the middle, this, if I play it right,
Wild Cherry.
Wild Cherry. That's it.
I can't take it. Dave said it in the chat.
Dave, not good. Yeah, Wild Cherry. Thank you. Now, that whole run there is right out of Stevie Wonder's playbook. And then the end of it, this part. Oh, yeah, I love Tower of Power. They're amazing. This ending here, I was thinking of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now, see, what you're missing are the bass and drums that happen behind that. In that section, it's very Chili Peppers, just very, you know, very, very Chili Peppers. So that's kind of what I was thinking of when I wrote these. So a lot of different influences in that song. And the main reason I wrote it, Dave, actually, was because I went to upload a different song that had funk in it, one of my songs that had funk in it, up to DistroKid, and there was no funk genre. There was nothing called funk. And I'm like, what? It just stopped existing? You know, like when I think it was Get On, actually. My song Get On had a drum beat straight out of Cameo. Remember Cameo Word Up? I was emulating their drum beat when I wrote my song Get On. And I wanted to give credit to funk, right, for that tune. There was no funk. So I was like, I'm going to teach DistroKid a lesson. I'm going to write a song called She Brings the Funk, and then I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to make them something. So, you know, but anyway, that was how that song came about. I was determined to teach DistroKid, the distribution company, a lesson or two about, funk didn't disappear. It's still around. In fact,
well, I saw somewhere else it was like Afro funk or Afro this, and it's like there were a lot of non-Afro hairstyle people who did funk.
Well, no offense to the African continent, because they are amazing people and have influenced music immensely in the world en masse, but funk came from America. So don't take the credit away from people like, the Commodores and Earth, Wind and Fire and all these great bands. Take a listen to Confunction. Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna check that out.
I'm not
for
sure
sure
if he spelled it right, but I've seen a band with a weird name that's like Confusion or Confunction.
Confunction. Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that because a lot of funk involves contrapuntal rhythms, right? Syncopation, lots of syncopation, different weird noises. Even James Brown. I mean, come on, James Brown was throwing all kinds of weird things in, and winging it, telling his band, cueing his band as he was singing, here's where we're going. Take it to the bridge, He could make a song last for 4 hours if he wanted to. All right, so I'm going to get to the next one. We did Punch. I want to do All She Wants to Do Is Talk to Me. Now, the last time I did it, I messed around with kind of a jazzier version of it. I know the singer guitar player for Confunction. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll definitely check it out now. If it's a friend of yours, a friend of mine, I'll definitely connect with them. So I want to do All She Wants to Do Is Talk to Me, but not the jazzy way, because, I don't want to confuse, since folks are actually starting to tune in nowadays, I actually want to be able to play kind of close to the original version. Now, when I did it before, it was kind of like a...
Just for fun.
And I was just messing around. It kind of happened by accident. But the original is supposed to be like this. So this is All She Wants to Do Is Talk to Me. And it's basically about how I'll get done with a weekend and my hands are killing me, but my guitars are always talking to me. They're always calling to me like, hey, we have another idea for you to try out. Do your funky thing. Yeah. Right on, brother. Here we go. So you'll like this though too, because it has this really cool intro from the bridge of the tune. It's in, I guess it's in D, but I started in E. It does these really beautiful chords. It's just basically an E. I don't even know what it is actually. To a C, and then down to a G, to F with a lot of open strings, back down to the E, up to the C, to the G with open strings, to A sharp or B flat. And that's the bridge section, but I use that as an intro because it kind of throws people off. Like almost like sherbet between courses in a meal. It just kind of cleans your palate. So here we go. All she wants to do is talk to me. Every day I come home done working so hard, but I smell so bad, she got to hose me down the yard. Finally have some time for a little peace and quiet, but all she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. It's the end of the day, I can't seem to get away. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. Late night driving and I'm looking for some love. Hold the top back nice and slow to show the stars above. Gotta make my move, yeah, to treat my lady right, but all she wants to do is talk to me. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. When a man needs some love, I can't even get a hug. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. Yeah. Oh, talk to me, girl. Yeah, all right. Try so hard to prove my love and make sure that it shows. Tell her every day, yeah, to make sure that she knows. But all she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. When I try to tell her go, all she ever says is no. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. Don't dare get in the way, all you really gonna pay, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me, yeah. All she wants to do is talk to me. You got to talk to me. Oh, you got to talk to me. She got to talk to me. Hey, Dave, hold on, man. My gal's got to talk to me. Ooh, she got to talk to me. She got to. Ah! There you go, the acoustic version of All She Wants to Do Is Talk to Me. Now, obviously that's a Stevie Ray Vaughan influence tune for me. Did you catch at the end though how I switched keys? It doesn't. It's in D for most of the song, but the end of the song ends in C sharp. I've never been able to point that out before at a show because the next song starts right away actually, which is She Brings the Funk. It's funny I did them backwards tonight, but that song is always fun to play because everybody who likes blues or everybody who likes Stevie Ray Vaughan always kind of perks up on that tune, and it's fast. When it gets going. It really goes through fast. So all right, so cool. Any other influences you heard on that one? Nice. The outro was a good surprise. Yeah, that's kind of an old blues trick. Is to kind of switch keys without telling you. In fact, I have a song called "The Cajun Strut" that switches keys. It's not done being recorded, so I can't play the whole thing for you, but it basically, the lick is right there. I've switched keys. So then I'm now, instead of being in B flat, now I'm in so C sharp, sorry. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. In blues, yeah. It is used quite often in blues, yeah. And then, so what happens then for me to get back out of that, so I'm going. I don't know if you can feel the pulse there. Then I hit this. That brings me back down to the B flat, right? So it's like that palate cleansing sound that brings it, that sets you up for the B flat again. You are strong in the Texas blues. Thanks, man. You are strong in the force. My Padawan.
You try.
I'm trying, boy. I'm working on it. But speaking of Texas, I didn't do this last week. I should have. I wanted to, and I just ran out of time. Let me do Back to Comfort for you. This is basically a song when we first years ago moved to Texas, because we aren't originally from Texas, although I love Texas. Man, I do love Texas. I first heard of this town and I thought, man, that would make a great name for a song. But then it took a couple of years to basically figure out what I was going to do with it. And then finally I did. But the funny thing is I wrote the song and started playing it out before I ever got to visit the town. So then the first day that I actually got to play the song out, so I'm singing about 30 minutes away that I had not visited yet. So they came to my show because it was an afternoon show, and they hung out and said, hey, we're down the road in, this town. Why don't you come down? You just sang a song about it. This new song you wrote. You can come down and see the town finally. So I did. After the first time of playing it, I was in Fredericksburg, Texas at 1693 Distillery playing. Dave and Danny Ray Harris came to see me play. They went to Comfort, Texas to play. And I joined them, and I finally got to see the town and meet the people. And they introduced me to a whole bunch of folks from the town. And it turns out I was right. The town was beautiful. It was really small, but super, super nice people. It kind of reminds me of George Thorogood and Elvin Bishop when they were opening for the Rolling Stones. Oh, that's cool. Wait, the song or the story?
I'll tell you anything.
Yeah, I have to wait a second. So I'm going to do, it ended up being called Back to Comfort. Now, the funny thing is, fortunately, the song was about falling in love and a relationship growing up and learning the lessons, right? So it still stayed true to the town, and it stayed true to the vibe there too. Everybody was very, very nice to me. when I got to meet them, and I got to tell them all, hey, I just wrote this song. I didn't get to play it that night though. Dave and Danny were on stage, and I was letting them have their thing. What's it say? Guitar.
Don't look at me.
What did I just play? Do your funky thing. Oh, George Thorogood on All She Wants to Do Is Talk to Me. Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. George Thorogood, boy, he's good. He's great. What a voice, too. All right, so here we go. This one's called Back to Comfort. Early years saw me fall in love so deep. All it took was just one dance. Heaven in her eyes, no time for me to sleep. Every waking moment I found her. As the months flew by, she never left my side. And when I'd feel it rattle deep inside, lady'd smile and calm my aching heart. Her love and patience showed me where to start. Ooh, she'd bring me back to comfort. Then one day I thought I needed more, racing off to build a fortune for us both. I had to show her just how great that I could be. Never thought about the price or cost. As the years flew by, she'd write me now and then, try to change my mind and asking me when would it be enough to find my way back home. Bring my love to her and not wander alone. Ooh, boy, she'll bring me back to comfort. There in comfort, she'd fall into my arms. We'd have a house with children and a farm. All our days filled with the bliss of true love, finding Texas roads and guidance from above. Yeah. Ooh, boy, she wants me back in comfort. All right. It seemed forever, but I turned around again, found the road that saved me from a life of sin. Yeah. I showed up on her doorstep only to be surprised. My dream girl made the dreams come true. The farming children that I never knew. She told the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The kids were mine from when I left her far behind. She built the farm with family and some friends, only hoping that my search would finally end. Oh boy, yeah, she brought me back to comfort. All right, here we go. Here in comfort, she falls into my arms. We have a house with children and afar, yeah. All our days filled with the bliss of dreams come true. Winding Texas roads that guide me right to you. Come on now. Oh boy. Let me hear you, Dave. Oh boy. Come on, through the computer. I can hear it. Oh boy, yeah. I'll live and die in comfort. 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 All right. Hot dog. There you go. A little song about a little town in Texas, Comfort, Texas. Now be careful if y'all ever go to visit Comfort, Texas. If you blink your eyes, you'll drive right through it. Blink. Wait, we're outside of Comfort now? It's small, but it's really cool, and they're really nice folks too. It's a nice town, a really nice town. So I'm going to try and stay, and I want to see if Dave can guess who the influence was on this one. This is a famous influence. It's funny because when I first started writing originals, they were kind of on the alternative side. But I would always throw in kind of twang Southern rock style stuff. And then it wasn't till the last few years, like last 5 years or so, that I went hardcore into doing some country songs, writing some country songs. Because, I grew up in Appalachia, the Appalachian foothills in southeastern Ohio. Bluegrass was huge there. Country was huge there. Molly Hatchet was from Athens, Ohio. And A Touch of Grass, a real famous bluegrass band, was from southeastern Ohio, Athens, Ohio, too. They had a song, actually a hit song called Frog Stomping, believe it or not, which is funny when you think about it. But a bluegrass tune. Of course, Molly Hatchet, or no, is it Molly Hatchet or Marshall Tucker? Shoot, I can't remember which one is from Athens, Ohio. I got to remember. I got to look that up.
Dave said he really likes Back to Comfort.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you liked it. So I'm going to do a song now. Well, I'm going to do two songs, actually, that have a couple different influences that are famous that you should be able to pick up, sort of like The Living Man. You'll pick it up pretty quickly. So the first one's called You'll Know My Love. And this was still when I was writing more in the alternative vein years and years ago. But I really love this song because it's got such interesting chord changes in it. You'll see the verse goes to E minor, to A minor, to basically an A7 over F sharp to D minor. And the effect is that this note here, B, walks up chromatically, which is just super, super interesting to me. Hey, Robert, just got home. You don't wait for me.
You late.
Robert, great to have you, brother. Thanks for jumping on. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go a little bit longer tonight anyway, so we got plenty of music for you. I actually was practicing earlier to get ready for tonight, and I started remembering more and more songs that I could do. It was like, oh yeah, I'd done that before, and oh yeah, I could do this one. So I got plenty of stuff for you. RG, what does RG mean?
He's replying to RG, like calling out Rob.
Oh, Robert. Okay. Okay, cool.
The first letters of his name on the.
Well, that makes sense. All right, that's all that chat lingo I'm learning. I'm learning this stuff.
You're not hip.
I'm not hip. Not yet. I'm working on it, though. DM. That's cool.
DM as in direct message.
No, as in David M. Dave.
Oh, DM. Then, yeah, DM or David direct message. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this one's called You'll Know My Love. Now, I know you're going to catch the influence right away. So let's get right into it. Here we go.
said better late than never, David.
Yeah, man. Here comes the fear again. Never sure of how or when. Eyes burn with tears again. You'll reach for me and then skin touch your skin again. Holding you, I breathe you in. Words whispered in the wind. Sweet girl, to you I said. I think Robert got it, yeah. You know my love when I lay you down. You'll burn for me when I'm not around, yeah. Search through the days, but I won't be found. You know my love when I lay you down. This need you can't deny. Your tears I will dry. I know your heart inside. I know when you lie. You know my love when I lay you down. You burn for me when I'm not around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Search through the days, but I won't be found. You know my love when I lay you down. Your skin burns in the sun, relief for only one. And while the sky turns black, pains inside, joy will lag. You know my love when I lay you down. You'd burn for me when I'm not around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Search through the days, but I won't be found. Yeah. You know my love when I lay you down. Come on, girl. Robert nailed it right out of the gate. Led Zeppelin, yeah. And can you name which song I was thinking of? See if you can name it. I don't want to give it away. Yes. Dancing Days. That's it.
David said Molly Hatchet
It's from Jacksonville.
Marshall Tucker from South Carolina, according to Wikipedia.
Shoot, which band was it then? There was a famous Southern rock band that was from Athens, Ohio originally. Now they may have, now, you know, that's like Fuel. Fuel changed. They were originally from Tennessee and they came to Pennsylvania and claimed they were from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. But they weren't. They were actually originally from Tennessee, moved to Harrisburg.
Oh,
got
we
popular.
say we're from Texas, but you're we weren't born and raised in Texas, so
So I was born in South Carolina, lived in Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and California, and then Texas. But Blakgraz really took off and was born in Texas about 5 years ago at this point. Because before that, I only had a few songs. And then suddenly in Texas, I exploded with writing and playing.
the one you just played, You'll Know My Love, you actually wrote that so long ago. We were still in Jersey, and when you wrote it, right as the I'm like dating it, the Twilight series came out, Sparkly Vampires.
Oh, jeez.
You know, when that first came out, I said, "Oh, this song would actually work really well for that." You know, if it would get picked up. I mean, we didn't know anybody or anything like that. It's not like, but it's just funny. I said, "Ooh, that would fit the vibes for it." But yeah, that's how old that you've written that song.
Yeah, it's an older tune, but that song was only, I mean, it was one of a few songs that I wrote. Like the first couple albums that I had didn't have that many songs on it.
You see what Robert's asking: what is the origin of the Blakgraz name?
Well, I got done with playing with other kind of cover original / bands. One in particular, Shoot the Moon, that was doing really well on the East Coast, and I was very frustrated with being a kind of all the different styles and throw different things in that I wanted to throw in. And so I thought, if I'm going to do my own music, I don't want it to be limited by a name or by a certain style. I want to be able to pick from all of the styles of music that I like. And so Blakgraz was basically the mushing together of like black side or the rock side, and then grass being the country, bluegrass, folk, bluesy stuff, and the Z on the end being the jazz element. And I'll explain that in a second. But then I spelled it funky so that it was, not only was it unique, but it actually really was easy then to grab all of the online domains, because nobody had ever spelled Blakgraz that way. And so I could really carve out a nice corner for myself online without a whole lot of effort. And that has worked really well for us. So Blakgraz was basically me releasing myself from the confines of other people telling me what I could sound like. I just never liked being told what to do, which I guess is, why I had trouble with all kinds of different things like authority and bosses and things like that. It wasn't until, my beautiful lady over here married me and started telling me what to do that I didn't mind it.
That sounds so wrong.
No, but basically also the jazz side of it, that Z on the end is actually really more than just being one letter. I had a music book that, how to play guitar, and the foreword was written by Andy Summers of the Police, one of my favorite guitar players in the whole world, because of his experimentation, not only with sound, but also with chords and, really intricate rhythmic melodies, and supporting the lead vocal and supporting and still being part of the rhythm section and very important to the rhythm. And what he said about jazz was that, because he was mainly a jazz player, he wasn't really a rock guitarist, he was a jazz guitarist. He said that jazz is really every style. The only distinguishing characteristic between all those other styles in jazz, actually, not instrumentation, is syncopation. And I thought, this is coming from a guy who not only that I respect, but has quantifiable results of success with jazz and different styles. And if you think about the Police works and then Sting's works, and you really dissect what they did with music, it was very jazzy. They put in all kinds of jazz chords and arrangements and different rhythms, and were constantly melding stuff together. Rebel with the Cause. Watched Andy's interview with Rick Beato. Yeah. Oh man, he is a very unique, and he always approached it from such a different way. He was a big fan of Lenny Bow too. I'd never heard of Lenny Bow. I thought that Andy Summers was the one who'd come up with all those, all the harmonics and everything, and the chord harmonics instead of a solo section. That was actually him emulating Lenny Bow, another jazz player. So the Z at the end of Blakgraz, I wanted to make sure that I had at least a partial emulation of that jazz influence and how I intended to bring all these different styles together. And really, if you listen to the way I write, I throw in syncopation as often as physically possible, almost to a fault. Sometimes I have to test myself to see if I can just stay on the beat and not up on the other side of the beat, you know. And I've been accused of playing too jazzy when I'm supposed to be playing a blues solo. For instance, when I play What Baby Likes, the solo right here, it turns jazzy. Back to blues. You know, so it's like I just can't seem to help myself. You know, it's just like those little walk-ups and melodies that kind of say something. You know, the song, it takes it somewhere. But anyway, so that's what the name means. Great question. Thank you so much for asking. So I want to get to another song here before we get too late. Back to Comfort, Show Me the Way. Punch, I did She Brings
You were going to do Cool.
Oh, that's it. I didn't even know if I could do this song on acoustic. So back to the alternative stuff, right? This was not an old song. It's older. It's about 4 years old, I think. But I wrote it in Texas. And it came as an experiment with some my old amp when I was messing around with stuff. And obviously with the drop tuning. And man, in fact, I played it one time at Rebecca Creek Distillery in Bulverde, Robert, where we met you a long time ago. And someone came up and said, that sounds like the Smashing Pumpkins. And I listened to the song again afterwards. And I thought, man, it really does. I didn't even think of that. So here's that alternative side of stuff. And I don't get to do this alternative stuff very often. So it's kind of cool that I'll be able to do it for y'all tonight. So here we go. This is called Cool. Cool, yeah. Play it cool. Rules, yeah. Follow the rules. Let's see how far you get with that. Let's see if you'll ever die. Close your mind and let them lead the way. Settle down now. Here you'll have to stay. Let's see how far you get with that. Let's see if you live or die. Close your mind and let them lead the way. Hear the sound. Tears won't help you to find your way. Let's see if you live or die. Oh, listen. Close your mind and let them lead the way. Swallow resin. Getting high will keep you safe today. It adds flavor. Yummy. So there you go. Cool. And actually, it's so fun to play that tune again. That guitar sounds great in that tuning. Oh man, yeah. This thing, that's why I bought this thing, because I barely have to do anything. It sounds good. I'm not actually really even playing it. I just think it, and the guitar just starts playing.
All right.
It's amazing. It's a Taylor 614C, by the way. I don't know if you can see inside there.
Probably
Taylor
with the lighting, but.
And then the tuner's in the way. Dang it. There you go. You see Taylor. So it's 2000. So it's an old one. Yes, Alice in Chains too. Like my, I think I played this for y'all before. Burning Rain, the song I played, Burning Rain for y'all.
That's the more hardcore Alice in Chains.
Now, Robert, you actually heard the lyric video for My Worried Heart, right?
Yeah, he saw it the other day after, because it just went up, and he's only heard you play it acoustically because you don't play it out live at shows. Yeah,
I think you said that it woke you up.
Better than his morning coffee or something.
So I'm going to try and play it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it? Okay, cool. So I'm going to try and play it again for you tonight. Now you'll see the difference, between the acoustic version and what I intend the song to sound like with a full band. So, what's funny is I used to use that song as a drummer audition song, because most of what you're hearing in that is double kick through the whole song. And so I found one drummer who could actually do it with a double kick. Most drummers had to do it with the kick and low tom to get that effect. But you lose something when you go to the tom rolls if you're not doing it on double kick, right? Because there's this, and it's got to have the accents so it rolls along. It can't just be straight. It's got to have the roll. So if you really listen to the drum part, it's really important in that song. So I would use that as an audition for drums. One drummer actually, of all the drummers I ever auditioned to try and play that tune, pulled it off. His name was Lamar Little. If you ever get to look him up, great drummer. Very technical, he likes hard, heavy stuff. And so his double kick pedal was really amazing.
That makes me think of that guy. He's not from the U.S. that can play pretty much anything and does some amazing.
Oh, he does the stuff. It sounds like electronic drums.
No, it's the guy that can play anything, and he shows you how to do it, like any song. And
yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah. With the beard and stuff. Yeah, his logo is like a bearded skull or something.
Right, with the drumsticks like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name, but man, he's wicked.
I'm sure he could do it. That guy's a monster too.
Yeah.
But I did actually get to work with Lamar Little for one show, and he pulled that song off. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. All right. It's my worried heart that confuses me. It's my worried mind that says you believe. lives in me. Can't think, can't eat, can't sleep at night. Can't stop feeling tight. Is my right heart that concerns me. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find me a new love. Got to find someone that makes me happy. It's your cheating heart that disturbs me. It's your lying words that burn me. Your walk, your talk, your sexy ways make me wanna play. It's your cheating heart that concerns me. All right. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find a new love. Gotta find someone that makes me happy. Yeah. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find a new love. Gotta find someone that makes me happy. Yeah. Gotta find me an angel, yeah. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find me a new love. Got to find someone that makes me happy. Gotta go, gotta get free. Got to find me a new love. Got to find someone that makes me happy. It's my broken heart that deserts me. It's your tired ways that unnerve me. I'm done, I'm gone, no looking back. Don't want no heart attack. It's my broken heart that concerns me. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find a new love. Got to find someone that makes me happy. Gotta go, gotta get free. Gotta find a new love. Got to find someone that makes me happy. Happy, happy, yeah, yeah, happy. Woo! Hot dog, I made it. Great too. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Are you drinking ginger ale or apple juice? No, actually, it's just black tea. I need the caffeine to play my worried heart. I need as much caffeine as I can get to play that tune. Oh, man. Oh, I remembered another song that I wanted to do for y'all tonight. I know I'm a little bit over. So this is a slow song, which is appropriate after that one. All right, so this is the other one that I was talking about. It has a really famous reference to very, very famous artists that you'll hear in it if you can catch it. So it's kind of a pop quiz tonight. This is called Stay. I can hear you in the hallway. You got your coat, you've got your scarf and hat. But baby, it's late and it's freezing cold outside. You don't have to go and face all that. Sneaking out ain't the way now. I can help you get your bags downstairs, but it's not me that you're running from. Now is it you? Lord knows that we are both so scared. It don't have to be this way, and I don't mind if you stay. Let me take a good long look at you. Let me see if you're telling lies. You're telling lies. Let me hold you once and try to change your mind. Yeah. Let me feel you before you say goodbye. But it don't have to be this way, and I don't mind if you say, yeah, it don't have to be this way, and I don't mind if you stay. You can't stay, 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 you can't stay. Come on now. You can't stay, 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 you can't stay.
Woo! David said sounds like Neil Young, but better. Didn't Neil Young sing out of pitch or tune regularly?
No, everybody thinks he does, but if you really listen, Neil Young is actually very on, and he's super talented and amazing
He's
songwriter.
a bit of a whiny boy, though.
Everybody makes fun of him, but he's not exactly aligned with some of the things that I think, but I have to admit the guy is talented. All right. He's written a lot of hit songs for a lot of other artists, as well as a whole library of his own stuff. You know, when he joined Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, their portfolio doubled because he had so many songs. My typos are courtesy of calloused fingers.
I'll try and do better, David.
Wait, it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, Robert said great tune. He said a RG. It's not over till it's over.
Over.
Oops.
Calloused fingers means that you're practicing. That's good. Now, all right. So tell me, who do you think the influences were for that song, for Stay? Because I don't want to give him away too quick. Neil Young was actually not one of them. Any other guesses?
Give him a second.
Okay. 1,000.
Paul
Simon? No. That would be a good influence. I never thought of that. Okay, so listen. I can hear you in the hallway. What does that sound like? If I leave here
Tomorrow.
Exactly. Leonard Skinner at Freebird, right? Except instead of going down to the E minor, I went to the F. So I changed it, but I got those first few notes in. And of course, the ending. Add CSS. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But that's because you're hearing it on acoustic. When you listen to the original recorded version, now what else you'll hear is the exact cowbell pattern for Lay Lady Lay by Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
I had a double cowbell, like the Latin bells, the two different pitched ones. And I played the rhythm for Lay Lady Lay in that track live. It sounds so corny, but it fit the tune. So if you ever get a chance, check out Blakgraz Stay, and you'll hear Lay Lady Lay, cowbell, Leonard Skinner, Freebird melody, and even the solo at the end. Harvest was a great album. Oh yeah, Harvest Moon. Something like that. I used to actually know that. More cowbell, yes.
I'll get Hannah or Rascal to work on their cowbell.
Yeah, we're gonna get the dog or the cat to work on the cowbell. Or Martha, you could do it. You're actually very good with rhythm.
I'm not a player. I danced since I was like 3. So for 10 years,
She actually wanted to try and learn to play bass, and we just haven't worked on it.
I got tiny little fingers.
She's got tiny little fingers, so playing bass might be a bit of a challenge.
Well, when you get your drums, maybe I'll have you teach me drums. I mean, if I learned anything, I always have been in love with violin or cello.
Cello.
I love cello.
That's a
great
great
instrument.
I
was going to learn an instrument, but I'm not musically inclined.
Stephen Stills, yeah. Van Zandt rocks. Oh yeah. Good conversation going on there. Okay, so I've gotten the one more signal.
It's been over an hour.
It's an hour and a half.
The dog that's going to need walking.
The dog needs to pee. The cat needs food, more food, and I can't wait to meet. I can't wait to meet Dave in Alabama. I can't wait to see Robert down at
either Rebecca Creek or Enstai again.
Or Enstai. Oh man, it's going to be so cool. This is so much fun. Thanks, y'all, for hanging in there with us on these Tuesday nights.
If he makes it in time for either the Rebecca Creek or the Enstai, you might be doing Alabama Bam, the new one.
I'm going to have for sure this weekend Alabama Bam in. So Robert, you'll get it first when you see me in Bulverde or in Bernie, and then of course Dave, you're going to get the full effect when I meet you in Alabama. So, and it's fun. It is a fun song.
And with Alabama, we just scheduled our 3rd festival, which is the May Day Music Fest up in Tuscumbia.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's usually at the Muscle Shoals Amphitheater, but there's been some challenges. But Lisa T has been running it, and this is her 6th one. 6th one doing it, and it's for helping veterans get a home and stuff. Building homes, I'm sorry. So veterans.
Dave said, I've been watching your videos. Thank you so much.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah. So if you've watched the videos, Dave, then you heard me talk about the May Day Festival.
Possibly.
My daughter played cello at Carnegie Hall with her high school. Oh, wow. Now that's a memory. I hope you got that on video. Carnegie Hall. That's cool. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. So if you saw Dave, if you saw in the video, I talked about the May Day Festival. Not only will it be our 3rd one
for the year,
tambourine.
Tambourine, yeah. I could do tambourine.
But it'll be up in Tuscumbia. Now, why is that important? Well, Dave, Tuscumbia, Alabama is right next to Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And I just so happen there's going to be 6,000 to 10,000 people at this festival. It's her 6th year doing it. It's huge.
It's going to be live streamed. It's going to be live streamed by WFMC Jams. We've got the Facebook event up about it, and we're going to be putting up more details about it.
Yeah, there'll be a lot more details. Yeah. So you'll be able to actually live stream and watch the live stream of the festival too.
No matter where you are.
But here's the cool thing for me, right? I wrote this song, Alabama Bam, long before I knew I was going to be doing this festival. And turns out I'm going to be playing this festival now just 2 miles down the road from Muscle Shoals Studios, where Leonard Skinner recorded Freebird and Sweet Home Alabama, and Linda Ronstadt and Willie Nelson and the Rolling Stones and all these amazing people, right? Guess what the second verse starts with? Alabama got this world famous Muscle Shoals, know the way to make your life turn into gold. I'm gonna be singing that tune.
You wrote it
down the road from Muscle Shoals Studios.
You wrote it and recorded the backing track right before the end of the year, right around the end of the year, or just after the end of the year, before we even booked this music festival, Lisa, too. So it wasn't
that's what I just said.
Yeah, I'm just confirming.
Okay. So basically, talk about serendipity or a miracle, right? Or just divine intervention. I'm going to be playing at a festival in front of thousands of people a new song called Alabama Bam in Tuscumbia, Alabama, and it talks about Muscle Shoals, and I'm going to be right down the road from the studio. Now, the cool thing is this will be our second visit to Muscle Shoals Studios. So I'm hoping they remember me, because when I was there the last time, I had Chosette, the fancy looking electric one that I have, and they let me put it on the Freebird piano. They let me put my guitar on the Leonard Skinner Freebird piano and take a picture. Get info on the festival. I am veteran and Mike. Oh, Dave, you got to come, man. It's May 23rd in Tuscumbia. Yeah. Look up May Day Music Festival.
Well, he can go to the facebook.com/Blakgraz/events and go down to the May 23rd. I've got information there, and I'm going to be doing more, but I've been tagging them.
Okay, so there you go, Dave.
Yeah.
If you go to our Blakgraz events on the Blakgraz page and look for May 23rd, you'll find the May Day Music Festival, and Martha's putting all the details in there. Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Yeah. Did y'all know that Muscle Shoals almost got shut down because of taxes? And guess who bailed them out? Dr. Dre. He donated $1 million to Muscle Shoals Studios to keep it open. My dad was a veteran. Oh, yeah. My uncle was an Air Force veteran, and my dad was an Army veteran too. My uncle actually died. He was a test pilot in the 60s for jets, and he had to crash one of his jets because it took off and it was armed, and the engine failed, and there were men working at the end of the runway, so he couldn't just bring it back down and land again. He had to dump it in the swamp, and of course, when he dumped it in the swamp, the bombs went off and it killed him. Swampers, yeah. The Swampers owned Muscle Shoals and all of the publishing of everything that went through there. So those guys, they were smart. In fact, here's a funny story. The guy who was giving us the tour said Willie Nelson was there recording with the Swampers, right? This is his story. It's not mine. I'm just sharing it again. And they started trying to record a song with Willie the first time. And all of a sudden, I don't know if you're familiar, but Willie has a tendency to sing very rubato, which means he doesn't stay in beat. So the bands are always supposed to follow wherever he goes. Well, the Swampers were a fine-tuned machine. They're like, no, here's where we are.
Studio cats.
They're studio cats. And so Willie's like, whoa, stop. And he looked at the drummer and said, boy, you got to follow me. And the drummer, being a younger fellow at the time, looked at Willie and said, Willie, we're like a metronome. We stay in time. And Willie goes, and he said the fella said you could hear the management for Willie Nelson in the sound booth laughing their asses off, right? So Willie goes, well, what am I supposed to do then? And the drummer looked at him and said, don't worry, Willie. We're professionals. We do this for a living. You just follow us. Can you imagine telling Willie Nelson, no, you just follow us. It's all right. We'll take care of you. Oh, man. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for that one. All right, we're going to end with Seeking Glory again. This is a great tune and a good way to end on a good upbeat. So here we go. Seeking Glory by Blakgraz, blah, 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 blah. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I've been searching all my days. Never been afraid to work. I never shout. I'm familiar with His glory. I'm praised about His praise. Mary, here come glory, riding from the sky on high. All the days I spend my time making sounds and building rise. I've been telling y'all His story. Keep faithful for His days. Look out, boy, here we go. Moonbeams in my memories have left me far away. Won't go through the valley without Him to guide the way. Leaving time just yesterday and gave my things away. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I'll keep searching all my days. Hey. All right, that's it. I'm a man who's seeking glory. Save a place for me to stay. All places that I roam, I'm never lost, never alone. I'm familiar with His glory. I'm praised about His ways. Yeah, come on. Moonbeams in my memories have left me far away. Won't go through the valley without Him to guide the way. Leaving town just yesterday and gave my things away. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I'll keep searching all my days. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I'll keep searching all my days. Hey. Yeah, that's right. Moonbeams in my memories have left me far away. Won't go through the valley without Him to guide the way. Even town just yesterday and gave my things away. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I'll keep searching all my days. I'm a man who's seeking glory. I'll keep searching all my days. I'll keep searching all my days. I'll keep searching. I'll keep searching. I'll keep searching all my days. Hey! Yeehaw! Woo! All right, Tuesday Night Live with Blakgraz. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. It was a joy and a pleasure to be able to do this with all of y'all. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in person, you guys. I'm not mean it. I'm going to shake your hand, give you big hugs. All right, so Robert, tell Amy we said, hey, Dave, I'm looking forward to meeting you. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
We got 2 shows coming up this weekend. It's a new brewery, Highway 71.
Oh, yeah, Highway 71 in Spicewood, Texas.
Spicewood, Texas, and down at Rebecca Creek Distillery on Saturday.
Saturday.
So
in Bulverde.
Bulverde and San Antonio. It's right on the edge.
Right. So Rebecca Creek, and that's right on the 251 or.
If we don't catch Robert, then we'll see him definitely at one of the Ends Thai food.
Yeah, and then the 27th and 28th at Ends Thai. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Great, Andrew. See you soon. Right on, brother. And there is a great. Wait, they back up. They are why many artists went there. The
Muscle
like
shows.
Aretha Franklin. Yeah, that's true. There is a great documentary about the Muscle Shoals studio.
I saw about that. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw something about there's a documentary about them.
I got to see that. I'll tell you what, though, it was really fun getting the tour. So if you can, go and support the studio, get the tour, and get all of the insider stories that they've got. The song Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones, Keith Richards was in the studio bathroom when he wrote that tune. Who can say what he was doing in there for so long? But he was in the bathroom, and I saw the bathroom, and it's not big.
It's tiny.
He was in there with a guitar, and he wrote Wild Horses in the bathroom at that studio. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And I got you got this weird hand signal thing like baseball.
Week.
Oh, see you next week. Okay. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, I need to be